was a fun week of eating. I ate a lot of meat this past week. I found some brisket on sale for $1.99 a pound at Kroger, so I bought a lot of it. And I still had some corned beef brisket this week that I had made, and I just made it in the crock pot overnight. Stunk up the kitchen, but it tasted amazing. I had that with sauerkraut. And then my brisket, I actually divided the point and the flat. You'll see me eating on the flat in this week's video, but next week's video is when I actually have the point that I turned into burnt ends. I think I'm gonna do a video on that next time because those burnt ends are amazing. But on the week, also started eating a bar with some Zip Fizz earlier in the morning before lunch, instead of having my whole meal just at lunchtime. And I usually weigh right before lunch, so even on my weights when I ate early in the morning, I still didn't wait until lunchtime. So lunch, right before lunch is usually when I weigh. Sometimes I eat at 11:30, sometimes I eat at 2, but right before I eat is usually when I weigh. And on the week, I did lose 4.2 pounds. So I got the 4 pounds off that I gained last week. That came off pretty quickly, actually. Actually, the day after my final weigh-in last week, and 2 days before my final weigh-in this week, I lost 5 pounds in that time. But 4.2 pounds lost. Sawyer started baseball practice this week, so there'll probably be more baseball video coming soon, I would assume, and the kids outside running around, and spring is getting ready to start. We had our video this week that we posted for the our adoption, all of our adoption journeys, our adoption stories. And one thing that got mentioned in that was the possibility of a cookbook. I can't believe all the responses we had to the adoption video. That's the most comments I've had on a video since I did a giveaway. I think I'm gonna do another giveaway soon too. But that's the most we've had since then. And it sounds like just the mentioning of the possibility of a cookbook, a lot of people want that. I go back to work early next month, early April, so I won't be working from home anymore, so I'll be gone a lot. So I plan on starting to work on a cookbook next month as well. I don't know how long it's going to take yet. I got to figure out exactly what I want to do. If I want pictures in it or not. If you want pictures in it, it takes a lot longer to make, but it's a nicer cookbook. Last one I made, I didn't do all pictures. I kind of want to this time, or at least some pictures. I don't know. I got to figure that out, and all that stuff. But I plan on doing that. But on the week, I guess we'll get to it now. Here's what I ate. All right, time for lunch Monday. I have a couple of burgers that I had frozen in the freezer with some smoked cheese on that. Cheese that I had smoked recently. A little bit of barbecue sauce on it. 3 of these tenderloins. I have 2 of these keto chow custards made with the chocolate peanut butter with some extra peanut butter powder. And then I have a Zip Fizz. And I have my last piece of my hot cocoa cheesecake that I'm gonna eat, and that's gonna do it for my day, I think. There's my burgers with my smoked cheese, a couple extra pieces of cheese, tenderloin, 2 of these custards, my last piece of cheesecake, and a Zip Fizz. So typically I don't eat in the morning. I usually don't eat till at least after 11 on days I work, usually closer to 12 or 1. But today I'm having, at 7:45 in the morning, a perfect keto bar and a Zip Fizz. Time for my big meal on Tuesday. I have some sharp cheddar cheese that I smoked, some butter case cheese that I smoked, about 4 ounces of each of those. Finishing that off, I have 4 eggs with salt, pepper, and some onion and sour cream seasoning. Then I have a burger with some of that cheddar cheese on it, and then I have 4 tenderloins, and that is what I'm going to eat right now. So there's my tenderloins. I got 4 of those. A burger, some eggs, and a bunch of cheese. Alright, it's Wednesday morning. Start the day off with a perfect keto bar and a lemon zip fizz. Alright, I'm about to have some 4 eggs with a little bit of ketchup. 5 pieces of sausage, 4 ounces of Havarti, 6 slices of this thick bacon. And then I think I'm gonna eat 2 of these little squares after that. And that's gonna be my meal. There's my food: eggs, bacon, cheese, sausage, and a couple of those. All right, this morning I'm about to have a Zip Fizz and this Monk Pack Honey Nut Bar. All right, it is Thursday. About to eat lunch. I have a pound of this corned beef brisket that I had in the crock pot overnight. I have 3 ounces of this roasted garlic sauerkraut. I have 2 of these little things of mozzarella cheese. They both have 3 little cheese balls in them. And then I'm gonna eat this pack, the whole pack of just cheese. And then I'm gonna have this Schoolyard Snacks barbecue packet. Already had my Zip Fizz earlier with my bar. Now I'm gonna have a Diet Ski. That's gonna be my meal. So there's my corned beef, kraut, cheese, Schoolyard Snacks, and more cheese. Whee! What do I say? Friday for lunch, I've got a pound of brisket that I smoked overnight, 4-ounce block of goat cheese. There's like 0.6 ounces of this like a chef's chamois flavored butter I'm gonna pour over my brisket also. Then I have a Zip Fizz. Then I have I'm gonna eat 3 of these Joe's chocolate things, little pieces of chocolate. And in a couple hours I'm gonna have some pork rinds. I'll show those later. Oh, and if I didn't say, I have a Zip Fizz. There's a brisket. It does have a little bit of alternative sweets barbecue sauce, the butter, the goat cheese, drink, and dessert. All right, it is after I've had lunch on Friday. I just reviewed these pork rinds, Porky and Good pork rinds, smoky jalapeno and cheese. I'm gonna finish this bag, so I'm eating the whole bag. Now I got these 2 goat cheese spreads I'm gonna eat with it. I only have just very little left in both of them, but I'm gonna finish them off while I eat these pork rinds. All right, time for some lunch on Saturday. So I have about a pound of this corned beef brisket to finish it off. I have another ½ pound of this brisket I smoked. I have a cup of some jalapeno lime sauerkraut, citrus Zip Fizz, and the butter that I smoked a while back. I had a video for that. That smoked butter, I have about 4 tablespoons poured over my brisket here, along with a couple of these peppers from Papa John's and the Kids Had Pizza. And I have alternative sweets barbecue sauce, and I may use a little bit of that with my brisket also. That's going to be my meal. There's my pound of corned beef brisket and sauerkraut. Here's my brisket with butter. You can see a glob of the butter. And peppers. Got this if I need it, and a Zip Fizz. All right, so it's been a while since I had lunch. I was planning on having a pound of that corned beef brisket, and I did not. So it was actually only about 11 ounces. So I didn't eat as much as I had planned on the day because there was a big chunk of like gristly fat and stuff in there that I just took out. It wasn't good to eat. The rest of it was great. But as much as I want to just keep it as OMAG because it's been a few hours since I got home, I'm gonna eat 2 of these Choc Zero peanut butter cups before bed. All right, Lunchtime Sunday. I have about 18 ounces of brisket to finish this brisket off. I'm actually making some burn-ins with the other part of the brisket. Then I got this thing of goat cheese. I got a 4-ounce block of goat cheese that has like everything seasoning around it. And then I have about 4 tablespoons of my melted butter, or my smoked butter, melted and poured over the brisket, along with a little bit of this Lily's barbecue sauce. And then I have a perfect keto bar and a Zip Fizz. And that's gonna be my day. So there's my goat cheese block, all my brisket, Zip Fizz, perfect keto bar, and some of this. It's Sunday evening, and I ate my meal earlier, and I thought I was done, but I made those cheesecake bites, the salted caramel smoked cheesecake bites, and I just had about 2.5 of those. And so that'll finish my day.